GAURA festival has begun in Sudur Paschim province today. The festival is celebrated with much enthusiasm in the province. In this edition of Kantipur News, we also have updates about a bus accident in Bara, crash of a jet in Russia with Wagner Group leader Prigozhin included in the passenger list, and the US Open Cup. Good morning, I'm Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. 7 persons, including 6 Indian nationals, dead in a bus accident at Churiamai of Bara, 19 others injured, vehicle driver and conductor arrested. GAURA festival begins in Sudur Paschim province today, the festival being celebrated amidst much fervor. Public holiday announced in the province for today and tomorrow. Russian mercenary leader Yevgeny Prigozhin was on the passenger list of a jet which crashed in Russia, killing all 10 people on board. The group says his private plane was shot down by Russian air defenses. And Lionel Messi led Inter Miami enter the final of the US Open Cup, secure a 5-4 win in tiebreakers over Cincinnati to play Houston Dynamo in the final. 7 persons have died while 19 others were injured in a bus accident near Jitpur Simra Submetropolis Ward number 22, Churiamai, earlier this morning. According to Bara Police Chief Hovindra Bogati, 6 Indian nationals and a Nepali citizen have died in the accident, which occurred at around 3 a.m. this morning. 19 injured are undergoing treatment at different hospitals of Hetauda. Those injured have said that the driver had consumed alcohol at a hotel before the accident and was driving the vehicle in a reckless manner. The driver and conductor, who were absconding after the accident, have been arrested from Janakpur. The vehicle was carrying Indian pilgrims who were heading to Janakpur from Kathmandu after paying visit to Pashupatinath temple. A total of 28 passengers were on board the ill-fated vehicle. The Constitutional Bench has issued an interim order directing not to spend the funds allocated under the Constituency Infrastructure Development Fund. The bench of Chief Justice Vishwambar Prasad Shrestha and Justices Ishwar Prasad Khatiwada, Anand Mohan Bhattarai, Anil Kumar Sinha and Prakash Man Singh Rawat has put a halt on spending the funds allocated for the Constituency Infrastructure Development Fund allocated by the budget for the ongoing fiscal year and those by the provincial assemblies of all 7 provinces until the case is finalized. Advocate Trilok Bahadur Chand had registered a writ saying the provisions of the budget had differentiated between the proportionate members of the House of Representatives and the National Assembly members. GAURA Parva, the major festival of the Sudur Paschim province, has begun today and is being observed amidst much fanfare. On the first day of the festival, women mark the beginning of the festival by soaking 5 types of grains in water in a copper pot. The collection of the 5 grains, including wheat, peas and black gram, is known as biruda in the local dialect. Likewise, the second day is a day of fasting during which the women prepare the portraits of GAURA Devi or goddess in the wee hours at the sources of water or well by washing the biruda collectively. On the day of Saptami, the married women welcome the GAURA deity in the temple after worshipping. Besides worshipping and savoring delicacies, Deura song is the main attraction of the GAURA festival, in which mythical and religious stories are presented in the forms of songs. Likewise, GAURA is also considered a festival of unity in which the out-migrants return home for celebrations. This year too, the government has announced a public holiday for today and tomorrow in Sudur Paschim province. It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, what should be done to reduce dependence on food grains? Your options are A. Increase production, B. Commercialize agriculture, and C. Farmers-friendly policy. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And now, before we wrap up, here's a look into the top stories one more time. 7 persons, including 6 Indian nationals, dead in a bus accident at Churiamai of Bara. 19 others injured. Vehicle driver and conductor arrested. GAURA festival begins in Sudur Paschim province today. The festival being celebrated amidst much fervor. Public holiday announced in the province for today and tomorrow. Russian mercenary leader Yevgeny Prigozhin was on the passenger list of a jet which crashed in Russia, killing all 10 people on board. The group says his private plane was shot down by Russian air defenses. And Leo Messi led Inter Miami entered the final of the US Open Cup, secure a 5-4 win in tiebreakers over Cincinnati to play Houston Dynamo in the final. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin airs at 6 p.m. Thank you for staying with us. Have a beautiful day ahead.